Everyone. In this video, I am going to talk about grid of material UI. So this grid component is used to create responsive UIs, and it uses one 12 column grid 12 column layout system. And grid component uses CSS box module. It's like same as the CSS box module. So if I go to my last project that we have created here, so let me import grid. It is defined under this material UI core. So we can have two types of grids. The first one is called container, and the second one is called item. Container is for the holding the items, so it's like the parent grid, and item is the child grid. So here I'm creating one container here. You just have to add this keyword container. That will make this as the container grid, and you can add as many items as you want. For example, this is a item grid, and inside this item grid we can add any other components. Suppose I'm adding one paper. Let me give one style here. Style equal to, I can add one background color. Suppose it is red. I am adding one color. Color is white, and width and height. Width, suppose it's 100, and height is 100. And here I am adding one text for this paper 1. So if I save it, and if I check it here on our browser, so this is this grid item. So we can also define its size based on like different breakpoints. Access means it will be applied for all the screens starting from extra small to like all the above screens. SM is for small screen, MD medium, large, and XL. Let me add access here for this item. So since it is a 12 column layout system, if I add it as 12, it will cover the whole screen. Even if I change it to any other layout, then it will remain the same. Again, if I give it a 6, then it will take always the half of the screen. So let me change this screen, so you can see that it always takes the half of the screen. Suppose I am adding 2-3 more items here. 3 items we have added, 6, 6, and 6. I'm changing the background color. Second one is for blue, and the third one is for with green. Let me change the names as well. Paper 2 and 3. Now you can see that the first one is placed here because all are size same. It is 6. First one is placed here, second one is placed to the right of it. The 6 and 6 is 12, and the third one is placed below. So suppose for access it is 6, for LG it is 12. The first one. Let me add the same for all the other 2. And if I save it, then it takes the full screen, because this is LG, this is XL actually, this screen sizes. And if I move down, when we will enter this access breakpoint, then it will point to this 6 one. Not access, it will move to this below LG, then it will move to the 6 one. That means that from access to LG it will be 6, and from LG and above it will be 12, like this. Similarly, you can give breakpoints for MD, Suppose I'm giving it as 3 for MD. So let me copy it, and 3 for the second one and 3 for the third one. If I save it, now for LG we have 12. If I go down to MD, we have 3, and if I go to XS, then it's 6. That will for XS it will be 6, and for small SM it will be 6. And from MD it's 3, LG it's 12. Then we can also add some spacing between the items. It starts from 0 and up to 10. 1 means that it is equal to 8 pixel, so 10 means it will be 80 pixel. The spacing is added in this container. Spacing, I'm adding 3. Now if we check it, 3 is added here. If I go down, this is for all this we have spacing 3. That means 24 pixel. And also we can give direction, we can add justify or align items. For example, let me change this to 3. Let me change all of this to 2 first. 2 for the first one, 2 for the second one, and 2 for the third one. Let me change the screen size so that you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, now I'll add this direction. We have 3 types. It is 4 types: row reverse, column, and column reverse. So if I give it as direction, by default it is row direction. It is row by default, so it will not change. Now if I change it to row reverse, then this items are you can see the 3 to 1 here. This are changed. Then we can add column here. Column will move them one below another. Then also we can use column reverse, that will change the items order. Similarly, you can add this justify. So for justify we can have flex. It's like same as the flex box design. Flex start, center, flex end, space between. So if I add it as flex start, then this. If I add it center, then center, flex and space between. Okay, so it is small, not capital. If I give it a center, then you will find it that it moved to the center. Then if I give it as flex end, then it will move to the end. Similarly, we have space between and space around. So if I give it a space between, then this is the space between layout, and space around will add spaces around all of them. And also we have space evenly. So if I give it as space evenly, then it adds these spaces evenly for all these 3 items. So these are the basics of grid layouts in Material UI. You can also use align items. If you go to this Material UI website, they have this interactive layouts demo. So you can click on these items and check how it behaves for each of these different properties. So that's all for now. So if you love this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, in our next video we'll learn about this grid list and the other components of material UI. Thanks, bye.